In this video, we're going to show you how to replace a front caliper on your Honda Pilot. Let's get started. Using a 19mm socket, remove the 5 lug nuts. Remove the wheel. Using a 12mm socket, remove the caliper bolts. We're going to put a hook in our caliper and hang it off of our strut. Remove the pads out of the caliper bracket. You may need to use a flat blade screwdriver. Using a 17mm socket, remove the caliper bracket bolts. And remove the caliper bracket. We're going to take our new caliper apart. We're going to use a 14mm socket to remove the 2 bolts. And pull the caliper off of the bracket. I'm going to put a light bit of grease in these valleys where the shims are going to sit. Install the shims. Pull the slides out of the caliper bracket. We're going to double check and make sure that these are greased. I'm going to add just a little bit. And reinstall it into the caliper. I'm going to do the same thing on the other one. And the bracket's ready to go on the car. Install the new bracket and get the bolts started. Snug them down. Torque the caliper bracket bolts to 80 foot-pounds. Install the pads into the bracket. Install the caliper. Get the bolts started. Snug the bolts down. Torque the bracket bolts to 29 foot-pounds. Remove the banjo bolt out of the new caliper. Make sure that both crush washers are still on it. We're going to remove one of them and leave the other on the bolt, and we'll set these aside somewhere close. Using a 14mm socket, we're going to remove the union bolt out of the old caliper. Before you do this, be sure you have a bucket under you. Brake fluid will come out. Remove the line from the caliper. Grab the new union bolt. This is going to be an 11mm. We're going to put it through with our first crush washer on it. Then on the other side, we're going to put another crush washer. Be sure that there are no crush washers left on the hose before you install your new ones. Then we're going to install the union bolt into the new caliper. Snug the bolt down. I'm using a clean rag to wipe away any fluid. Torque the union bolt to 25 foot-pounds. Remove the old caliper. Remove the bleeder cap from the caliper. Using a 10mm wrench, we're going to crack the bleeder screw free. And then we're going to wait for a steady stream of fluid with no bubbles to come out. At that point, we'll go ahead and close it. Check your master cylinder reservoir to be sure that it has enough fluid in it. If it's low, go ahead and top it off. Wait until there's a steady stream of drips with no bubbles, and then go ahead and close the bleeder screw. Snug it down. Take a rag with some parts cleaner and clean any areas that got wet, and reinstall the bleeder cap. Remove the cap off of the master cylinder. And we're going to add fluid to our master cylinder until we hit the max line. The max line on our reservoir is going to be pretty much right at this lip. Once you've added fluid, put the cap back on. Install the wheel. Get the 5 lug nuts started. Snug them down. Torque your wheels to 80 foot-pounds in a star pattern. And you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.